If you fell in the trap of pumping out content just to seem active online like I once did, you're going to want to see this. Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brielle, I am a brand strategist, and on this channel you can expect videos on how to grow a YouTube channel as well as how to grow an online business. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe down below and hit the bell so that you never miss a video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how you can actually create content that adds value to your audience. This works no matter what platform you are on, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, or some other platform. Let me be real with you for a second. Have you ever felt that you need to post online just to seem active? I mean, hit the like button if you feel me on that, because I once did. I fell into that trap as well, where I felt that I needed to do that in order to get success with growing online. And I'm here to tell you that that is a lie. However, that does not mean you should never post, but there are some things you are doing wrong, and I'm going to show you how you can create content that really does add value. Because in today's world, it is not just about the picture-perfect life and the most beautiful photos. It is about being real, honest, and adding something to that person's life who chose to follow you online. See, at one point, I thought that if I didn't post a ton online, that I'd end up losing followers, that I'd look like a failure on my page, and that I just wouldn't grow. And what really ended up happening was I was burning myself out more trying to continuously pump out content that I didn't even care about rather than focusing on adding value. Seriously, I know I'm not alone in that one. Now, what I'm talking about specifically on my Instagram, I have my business Instagram account. And I once thought that if I did not constantly have new photo shoots, if I didn't have the most beautiful photos, and if I wasn't posting twice a week consistently on special days, that I was doing the online realm wrong. I was doing Instagram wrong. I started to realize that it's not worth me just pumping out content just to seem active. It's not worth me getting burnout just from trying to keep up with it and caring more about my vanity metrics than my actual value as a creator. I learned this one thing that I then told myself, which is don't create content to seem active, create to add value. Here's the graphic that I made. If you feel called to share it on Instagram, whether it's your post or your story, make sure to tag me so that I can see it and potentially share it. So what does that quote mean? Well, it essentially means that it's okay if you do lose followers. It's okay to change up your strategy, and it's okay to not do what you were doing. Because you know what? I would rather lose followers and do something that's not burning myself out than doing something I barely care about and not really living my life, more focused on keeping the numbers. Alright, so I know you're not just here to hear me just talk about my life. You want to hear how you can actually convert value-based content online. So I'm going to show you how. You need to know what content actually adds value to your audience. There's a few different ways you can do that. One of them is pain points. They are things that keep someone up at night. That's your ideal client, that bothers them, that worries them, that they struggle with. It can also be their desires, their little pleasures, and it's something that where they want to be with their finances, with their life, with their body, with their mind. It's very specific on the good goals they want to reach. And then you also have these strategies that you can teach them online, and it actually through your post, through your video, whatever it is, it actually helps transform their life. I don't care if it's just one caption or just a video under a minute. You can do a lot in changing someone's life just by giving really good information related to your niche. Here are the 3 different content pillars that really make a difference in the online realm. You have inspire, educate, and motivate. Let me dive into what that really means. So for inspire, you have something that you are posting online that really, as the name implies, inspires that person. So for example, think about even weight loss. So many weight loss pages share their before and after, whether it's themselves or someone else from their program that got those results. This is something that that person is looking up to. They are like, I want that. That's amazing. I hope I can get there. The next content pillar, which is a bit deeper, is educate. Now, educate is like I was talking about earlier. It is content that actually provides a solution to their problem. It is something that you are teaching them, whether it's just one post or one video. Just like I'm doing right now, I'm showing you how to create content that adds value. That is something I'm educating you on within my niche. So whatever your niche is, there are ways that you can teach someone something that is valuable that they need to know to take them from their problem to their solution. Now, the third content pillar, which is the deepest of all, is motivate. Don't get this confused with inspire. They seem similar, but they are two different things. Let me explain. So you have with inspire, that is something somebody wants in their life, but motivate is what are you sharing to actually get them to where they want to be? What are you sharing to get them to put in the work just like you have done, just like your past clients have done? The motivate pillar is what turns your potential follower into buying your product or service. It is more call to action based and makes them actually want to work with you. This is how you get the DMs on Instagram. This is how you get someone watching your YouTube video and clicking the link to join your program. As you can see with these three content pillars, they all have something they do separately, but they lead into the next one. That is very important. They flow into one another. Now, I know you want to wait till you have the right thing to post online, and you want to make sure you add value like I just mentioned, but that does not mean that you can then wait so long to post the next one where it's been a month, where it's been several months even. You don't want to wait to post content until you have the sudden burst of inspiration. So here are some ways that you can still add value while still not burning yourself out. The first is to write out your captions for Instagram or your scripts for YouTube when you get that burst of inspiration. Don't be afraid to go overboard. That cannot hurt you. What this then does is you then have extra content to pump out later on. So if you have, let's say, enough captions to last you 2 weeks, even a month, you can then stagger that out and post it even on the days that you aren't feeling inspired. To write my captions on Instagram, I just use the notes on my phone. I have a whole section just for captions. So that's how I do it. I have a whole list on my computer for my video ideas and for my scripts. The next way is to schedule out your posts or videos ahead of time. There are so many apps online now to do those exact things. For example, the app that I use is Later. Later is a great app where I can schedule my posts ahead of time with the caption, have it on a specific date, and when it is ready, I can then post it. And even if I'm doing other things, you can set it up where it's automatic and it does it for you. If you're on YouTube, you can actually schedule out your videos as well. If you have time to batch film your videos and have time to edit them, you can schedule them ahead of time within YouTube Studios. This is also another great tactic if you don't feel like you have as much time during the regular work week. Your goal with your content is to engage your viewer no matter what platform you are on. There is always a way to engage them to want to listen to what you have to say, but also get value out of that content. There's definitely a lot more that I can share when it comes to creating content online that adds value to your audience. If you are interested to hear more, make sure you comment below to let me know. If you got value out of today's video, make sure you hit the like button to let me know and let the algorithm know. Also, make sure you subscribe down below. I'll see you in the next video. I just want to say, for whoever's still here right now, I did really great today's video. I just went through it. I'm proud of myself. That's all. If you found it, I learned this one thing that